What happened today on Bold and the Beautiful August 7th? Finn forced Grace's hand. Recap for Thursday, August 7th, saw Sheila digging for answers, Lee showing up at the right place at the wrong time, and Finn forcing Grace to do the right thing. What you missed today on Bold and the Beautiful. Tensions ran hot at the hospital as Grace, Cassandra Creech, continued needling Finn, Tanner Novlin, and begging him to keep her secret. Her and her daughter's lives depend on it. Her ex ruined all their lives, and he still is. Not only did he steal Liam and Hope's baby, but his debts continue destroying her world, and Liam's too, since he's become her accidental target. Finn had very little mercy for Grace's despicable actions. He did not care that Grace didn't keep the money and handed it over to the loan sharks, all things considered. He made it clear that if Grace didn't speak up, he would. Grace had a breakdown, but Finn stood strong. The truth had come out today. The calm before Grace's truth storm. Back at Casa Spencer, Hope, Annika Noel, fielded a call from her mom and was relieved to hear Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, was on the mend, although she was still in the hospital. Then, she continued doting on Liam, who reminded her he's A-OK now, all thanks to Grace, and the $1 million surgery. Hope was flabbergasted when she heard how much money Dollar Bill, Don Diamant, coughed up to save his son. Before they could finish off that shady conversation, Finn arrived with Grace. While Liam and Hope were thrilled to see the miracle worker doctor, things took a turn when Grace's smile faded and Finn insisted she tell Liam the truth about his brain tumor. Sheila set off to find answers. Meanwhile, over at Il Giardino, Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, was desperate for closure. All she wanted was to pay her respects to Luna, Lisa Yamada, and honor her granddaughter the right way. Despite Luna's murdering his friends, Deacon, Sean Cannon, offered up the restaurant for a final tribute, which was nice, but Sheila merely wanted to know where Luna's remains were. Why, oh why, won't Lee, Naomi Matsuda, show her Luna's final resting place? Well, if Lee wouldn't tell her, maybe she could get the info from Finn. Deacon tried to talk her down off that ledge, but Sheila was determined and took off to find Lee or Finn. She needed answers and was sure that if Lee wouldn't give them, he'd have them. Luna was his daughter. There's no way he'd be kept in the dark, right? Lee's timing couldn't be worse. As for Lee, she was tenderly caring for her niece-granddaughter and promising Luna she would bring her back around. She wasn't going to let her slip away. However, saving her would take meds. Lots and lots of meds, and Lee was running out. So, she took off for the hospital to pick up more supplies. Big mistake, Lee. Huge. Sheila was in the hospital for mere moments before April, Jameson Belushi, found her in Lee's office, and they got to talking. April let her know Lee had taken a leave of absence, and Sheila asked her if there were any records about where Luna's remains ended up. Both Sheila and April were confused when they discovered there was no record of where Luna was taken. No sooner did April leave than Lee came in. Sheila wasted no time laying into her and demanding answers. Where is my granddaughter? Lee back in the room, Luna remained unconscious and clinging to life.